Outlaw, Macho, Drive In.
Yeah. Yeah, I think someone not new, but someone that's not already established will be the one to beat Roman
Same.
Reigns. But for right now, he needs to keep it going to at least the Rumble and see what happens.
Yeah,
I think it's going to go to Mania.
yeah.
Yeah.
I would also, in a perfect world, you would keep Finn Balor away from the title until WrestleMania. But I think that ship has sailed. I think he's next in line, no matter what
Same
happens.
here.
Yeah.
But here's the
Fine with
thing:
that.
Roman Reigns goes to WrestleMania. Do you think the office would have enough faith in someone like Shinsuke Nakamura to be the challenger there?
I
Or
think
does Big
Shinsuke and
or
Roman
does
will
Big E
happen.
yeah or does Big E cash in before any of that happens and makes this whole thing moot?
I
That can
I
happen.
think Big E, I feel, might actually cash in on Lashley. I think Big E might jump over to Raw, not right away, in a couple months down the line. Um, not to say a New Day reunion is going to happen, because I think if they do that, Kofi and Woods head to SmackDown. Um, I don't think Big E will be the guy to beat Roman. I think Shinsuke will have a match with Roman, but I don't see it happening at Mania.
No. That's a in between.
Yeah,
Maybe December or something.
December, or even the Rumble or something.
Yeah, like that, yeah. Stuff like
Yeah.
that.
So who would be, or do you have someone who moved over from Raw for it?
Honestly, I'd say it's too early to even tell. It depends on where people land at the draft.
Exactly. But I'll say this. Coming months, Roman's running out of opponents now. He's
Yeah,
running out of capable
that's the
people.
idea.
Yeah.
And here's the problem. This is why I didn't like Big E with the briefcase, because he would have been the perfect guy to win the Royal Rumble, challenge Roman straight
Yes.
up at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But we may have Finn Balor. See?
I would again, in a perfect world, that's what's gonna happen. But then again, it's gonna be hard to make an argument that Finn Balor doesn't get his title shot right after SummerSlam.
Yeah, I agree.
True. But he might get screwed over and
I
then
mean,
they
it
just
might
make that
happen
deal
that
for
he
the
gets
Rumble.
screwed over for a title match, or he goes into a number one
Yeah.
contenders match, someone costs him, and then he goes into that.
Mm-hmm. No. Pardon me. Pardon me. In the sick way, want Barry Corbin to win the Rumble and then he sell it to somebody.
As genius.
He
That
sell it
is
to somebody like
that
I
is
got the ticket to the main event WrestleMania.
That
I'm
is
taking the
genius.
highest bidder.
I
That'd
would
be
say
something new,
that is great.
interesting.
If Corbin wins it in a heel way with the help of someone else,
Mhm.
and then he sells it to that someone, and then the runner-up would be someone like a Finn Balor, who would challenge the guy who got the
Challenges.
Rumble win for the title shot. You know, kind of like Austin and
Yes. Yeah.
McMahon in '99.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
That's
Be
Or
perfect.
what you joked about, Joe? He sold it to LA Knight. You go, LA Knight shows up like, yeah, I got it. Here you go.
Which honestly,
oh
it makes sense. He sells it to LA Knight. LA Knight then loses to Finn Balor at like the February pay-per-view, or whoever, some baby face. I think that would actually make a hell of a lot of sense.
yeah yeah would make a
Yeah.
lot of sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It'd be hilarious and stuff. Now he's back on top now. See?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love now. Now you got said LA Knight. I can't get that music out of my head.
No, it did.
Great. Also, like Cameron Grimes's.
No, and then it takes like Matt Riddle, like, bro, you sold your
How was it
one
going,
chance to
Kevin?
main event WrestleMania for some money, bro. I wouldn't do that. And then you got the spot on there. There you go. So yeah,
And then Riddle would go out. It reminds me like that time where I wanted to win the Money in the Bank for Randy, and I would not have given it.
See, it'd be like, man. That's when Corbin try to get it back. And like, nope, can't get it back and stuff. Like
Right.
that.
Now,
See?
I am hoping Keith Lee moves to SmackDown in the draft.
Him too.
I'd say after Survivor
Oh,
Series
his-
2019, we are due for a Keith Lee versus Roman Reigns match.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's going to happen at WrestleMania, but I would love for it to happen at WrestleMania, honestly. But
Yes.
but I don't think it will. I'd say that would be a good match. And also, I think Keith Lee could benefit from the SmackDown atmosphere more than Raw.
Me too.
Yeah.
Raw
He
is more
fits
about
the vibe better.
Yeah, Raw is more about shock TV. SmackDown is about the storytelling. It's kind of like it's weird because this is what Roman Reigns himself said a year ago, where like you want hamburgers, you get a Raw, but we're making filet mignons here, and that's exactly what it is.
Yes.
They
true.
tell long drawn out, like fully fulfilling stories. Yeah, Keith Lee would be perfect for that. Mustafa Ali and Mansoor would be good for that, even though I think they're
Ooh.
thriving on Raw at the moment.
Me too.
Yeah. So
Still like to see him on SmackDown, but yeah, I think Keith Lee versus Roman will happen this year because I think Keith will be over on SmackDown. Ricochet could be over on SmackDown. There's a lot of possibilities come September, October, whenever they want doing the draft.
Hey, no need. Like I said, I have a sneaking feeling that they're just gonna switch champions, and that's how it works. You can still have Big E
Possibly,
and
yeah.
Lashley, still separate the New Day,
mhm.
and then Roman would be there, and you still have Roman with Keith Lee. You can have Roman with Jeff Hardy. That would just be like a TV thing and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And so yeah, not a pay per view. It's just yeah.
And or
Come on, you can see
and-
Roman like you're a loser. You don't
I
deserve
could
me.
yeah,
See?
and we know this has been actually a big picture plan for the WWE for a while. WrestleMania next year, Roman versus Drew McIntyre again.
Yeah.
Yeah, see. Good
Plus,
work.
it makes sense because that way Drew can finally, get his title shot because it's
He
not
gets
against Lashley.
and he gets redemption on on several levels. He gets a shot at the championship. He gets a shot at Roman Reigns, who he has never beat.
Ah.
It actually might be a good story.
Yeah, it just
yeah.
makes sense. Yeah, and you get the Usos there, so you can
You get
spice up the
you get
division.
you get Roman cutting. Can you imagine Roman Reigns cutting promos on Drew McIntyre, saying how he has become like the drunken sailor idiot talking about fairy tales backstage and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking that they just basically spice up the whole title thing. That you can get them new contenders by moving it over and stuff like that. And there you go. So
But Roman could say something like, the last time he was around a guy who told drunken stories like that and everyone laughed at him and Seth left in the past. He just had a little nod like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think build from Survivor Series to the Mania is either going to be amazing or it's going to be completely dreadful. It all depends on where things happen with the draft, but I think SummerSlam is going to be an awesome card.
SummerSlam is gonna deliver.
Yeah.
they will.
And I'll say this: no matter what the bill is, I think they're gonna have lively crowd reaction. Everything is gonna look great from here all the way up to WrestleMania because people are hungry for live wrestling, no matter what it is.
Yes.
Exactly. Jerry Lawler and Enzo in the casket match. Come on now.
Thank you for joining us on the Outlaw Macho Drive-In. If you liked that video, please click like and subscribe to our channel for more content from the Drive-In. For full episodes of our podcast, you may look us up on Anchor, Spotify, or wherever your favorite podcasts are available. Just search for Outlaw Macho Drive-In. And if it's not too much trouble, would you help us out here? Spread the word, share. We would really appreciate it. Thank you. We love you. Bye.